Hello students, this week we're gonna get inspired by artist Vincent Van Gogh, and we're going to draw sunflowers just like Vincent did in this painting. You're going to need paper, an eraser, a pencil, oil pastels or crayons, and watercolors. Okay, let's get started. First, we're going to take our paper and put it portrait. This is portrait. This would be landscape. This is portrait. Let's get started. So you're gonna take your pencil and you're going to draw a curvy line at the bottom, like this one. Right here at the bottom of your paper. And then you're going to draw a curvy line going up right here. Okay, so we're gonna draw a curvy line. Don't draw it too short and don't draw it too long. We want to leave some space for our sunflowers, but we don't want a really short base. Okay, and then another curvy line on this side. Make them about the same size. And then close it. Now another curvy line in the middle. Now if you make a mistake, you can use your eraser and erase. It's okay if you make a mistake. You can always erase it and try it again. All right, now let's draw the stems. Curvy line, and then one next to it. We don't want to draw it too far away from the other one because then it'll be a very wide stem. Curvy line like that. Now the inside of a sunflower. Circle. And then a circle inside. I'm going to erase part of the stem. Okay. Now the petals. The petals of the sunflower, they look very long and thin like that. But I find that it's easier if we draw a very light circle. This is a nice trick to draw them. A very thin circle, and then you draw the petals going like that. So this is kind of like a guide. So we draw them all inside of that circle. So if you have little spaces like that, you can fill them up. Make them all about the same size. And I'm just drawing curvy lines. There you go. Now I can erase part of that circle. That was our guide. All right, let's draw another one, okay? This one's gonna curve down, curve down. And this one's gonna be an oval and an oval. That sunflower's going down. Erase that part. And now we're going to draw the petals. For this one, we're not going to draw that guide. We're just gonna do them. And it's okay if some of them are curvy. They don't all need to look perfect. Look at Vincent's sunflowers. They're all kind of like different sizes and different angles. So let's get inspired by Vincent. And I may be working on this a little bit fast, but you can pause the video and take your time doing this. All right. Now I'm gonna draw one more because I can fit one more here. Okay, if you can fit more than 3, you can draw more than 3. I'm gonna fit just one more here. Like that. And I'm gonna draw a guide on this one. If you feel that some of them don't look right to you, you can always erase and then draw them again. There you go. Now that you're finished with your sunflowers and your vase, now it's time to work on a line on the background. So I'm going to go right here on the bottom. I'm going to draw a straight line and then skip and then straight line. Okay? All right, now it is time to color our sunflowers and our vase. So I'm going to choose 2 colors for the vase. Okay, so I'm gonna choose blue, and let me see, what should I choose? I think this red one is really nice. All right, I'm going to choose one for the top and one for the bottom. So I'm gonna use red for the bottom. You're gonna take your oil pastel and you're going to trace and then color inside. Now, after you color, you can spread it out. Okay. Go. And now I'm going to use blue for the top. Trace and then color. There you go. There. Spread out. All right, now I'm gonna put these back and I'm going to use green for the stem. And for the sunflowers, I'm going to use yellow and orange. All right, and perhaps some brown. All right, so green for the stem. So I'm gonna work on my stems. And again, if you don't have any oil pastels, you can use your crayons. All right, so green. All right, and then I'm going to use a yellow for the petals. Some yellow. To use a little bit of yellow on the inside and then orange on top of it and brown for this circle right here. There you go. There you go. So let's continue. Yellow for the petals. For the inside, and it's okay if you get a little bit of yellow in there too, and orange. Don't worry if you cover your circle a little bit, it's fine. And then brown, so you can go on top of it like this. Okay. Now again, let's do some yellow. yellow for the petals. Yellow for the inside. Orange. All right, guys, let's work on our background. We need to tap and get some of that out of there. Let's work on our background. All right, for our background, we're going to be using watercolors. All right, so let's take our paintbrush. You're gonna need a cup with water, and you're going to dip your paintbrush in the water. All right, now you're going to take your water and your paintbrush, and you're going to spread water on the top part of your background. And choose a color that you want to paint the top. You can choose up to 2 colors to mix together. Remember, mix colors that are close together. Don't mix colors that are very, very far apart from each other. Paint your background. Spread that water out and paint your background. Some water on your paper, then get some watercolor and spread it out. Put some water. And spread it out. Water on the paper. Spread it out. Now let's choose a different color for the bottom. Now if you don't want them to mix, you can draw a line and trace that line. So that water won't go to the other side. Okay, so that's okay. I'm gonna choose a different color for the bottom part. Choose a green. Very nice green here. A little bit of dark green and go around it. Create a shadow. There you go. Alright, I'm done with my artwork inspired by Vincent. I'm going to let it dry and then do some details. Alright, I hope you enjoy this artwork inspired by Vincent Van Gogh. Now that my watercolor painting is dry, I'm going to use a blue marker to add lines. just like Van Gogh, so it looks like it's moving. I'm doing curvy lines all around the picture. Long and short, curvy lines. And now the artwork is finished.